Oh, Blizzard President J. Allen Brack sent out an email to staff last night addressing the allegations from this week's explosive lawsuit, calling them extremely troubling and saying that he'd be meeting with many of you to answer questions and discuss how we can move forward. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pickle. Hello, Blizzard. I personally have a lot of emotions coming out of yesterday, and I know you do too. The allegations in the hurt of current and former employees are extremely troubling. I know many of you would like to receive more clarity. While I can't comment on the specifics of this case as it's an open investigation, what I can say is that the behaviour detailed in the allegations is completely unacceptable. It goes with saying it is completely unacceptable for anyone in the company to face discrimination or harassment. It goes with saying that everyone should feel safe working here, whether we are on campus, at BlizzCon, or working from home. It goes with saying it takes courage to come forward, and all claims brought to the company are investigated by internal and, when needed, external investigators. We take these claims very seriously. Claims can be made without fear of retaliation, and many times I attend to them personally along with our other leaders. Stepping back, when I talked with Bobby about taking this job, one of the first things I mentioned was a revered saint of the Brack household, Gloria Steinem. Growing up, the value of women as equals, understanding the work that had been done for equal treatment, and the fact that there is still much to do were common themes. This is just one of the reasons why the fight for equality is incredibly important to me. People with different backgrounds, views, and experiences are essential for Blizzard. Our team and our player community. Yeah, I know you can't read all of it. I'm reading it out for you. Our teams and our player community. I disdain bro culture. Brah. And have spent my career fighting against it. Iterating on our culture with the same intensity that we begin or bring to our games is imperative. With our values acting as our North Star, this is some of the most important work we do, both as professionals and human beings. A company is more than a legal construct that exists as a piece of paper in a filing cabinet in Delaware. The people that work at the company make it what it is through their actions and creations. Each of us play a role in maintaining a place of safety for one another, and it is also up to us to keep continuing to craft the Blizzard we want and commit to doing our part in keeping Blizzard great and always aspiring for more. The leadership team and I will be meeting with many of you to answer questions and discuss how we can move forward. In the meantime, I want to let you know that you can talk to any manager, any HR partner, any member of the legal team, or to one of the executive, including Hey Jay. If you feel more comfortable talking to someone outside of Blizzard or prefer to be anonymous, you can contact Way to Play Integrity Line. I feel angry, sad, and a host of other emotions, but I also feel grateful to work alongside a set of leaders and thousands of employees who join me in their commitment to continuous improvement. Thank you, Blizzard. J. Allen Brack. So, yes, that was a pretty good post, to be quite frank with you. He could have actually been a lot more sort of brief in his descriptions, but it felt like he was stepping. He was actually speaking quite a few feelings that he probably does actually have. Obviously, it's very worded in a professional manner, which it should be because of the position that he has within the company. But at least that's a step in the right direction, addressing it. That was for the employees. It got looked. Oh, right. Yeah, an email to staff. So, yeah. That's what he should be saying to the staff as well as the public, though. But, yeah. Let's see some of the comments. Not to be a cynic, but I just can't believe he never even once over 2 years heard about any of the allegations. Yeah, that is... I mean, how long has he been in charge? It has been a couple of years now, yeah. And most... Yeah. How high up is he in the sense that does he even have to hear about what happens within the teams or the middle management? That's the tricky part. You can't say for sure because you don't work within that environment. You don't know, but... You certainly can be skeptical at the very least. Most presidents do not take the time to walk and talk to low-level employees. They sit atop the tower, devoid of knowledge. HR won't tell them. Upper management won't tell them. Exactly. They are there to protect the company, not the employee. It needs to change systematically. Wait for everything to blow or continue as usual. It's almost as if we've never seen this before. Ubisoft apologized to everyone who was hurt by workplace misconduct. Yeah. Blizzard. What's next, basically? What's next? Perhaps they'll have a good time because they've got Diablo 2 coming out in September, and that, from everything I've heard, is looking good and playing good. I haven't really heard any bad news about Diablo 2, so their most recent thing to occur essentially within a month or two's time could at least help them out a little bit before they come up with some other horrendous story that, yeah, where they killed puppies or something just becomes released. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Another essentially moment in time in Blizzard. So there you go. An update to the harassment of the female employees at the World of Warcraft frat culture team. We're sorry, Blizzard edition. Anytime someone says Blizzard or something like that, I just keep thinking about the way Asmongold still says it. Blizzard! Like he's always sort of like complaining. Blizzard, listen to me. Blizzard. Another nail in Blizzard's coffin. They got quite a few more nails to go, but yeah, they're certainly not hurting themselves. I think I said this before. It's kind of like, I think they're almost willing to just destroy their reputation or cash in on it now. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not even trying to hide it. Just go almost fully into mobile games now at this point. Put in all the monetizations, all the pay to win. Screw it. Just go. The company's taken so many beatings recently. Just open up the floodgates and just do it now. Like, you're no longer that company that people felt like they could trust or could believe in to produce quality content that was for PC gamers, etc. They just aren't that anymore, and they can either try to recoup some of that or just say F it and just go whole hog into essentially embracing pure monetization, no fairness for any of their sort of like players whatsoever. Just embrace it, because this is what most companies do anyway.